Man, next up, we're gonna let's talk a little bit about the 80s.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
what are we talking about?
80s,
What
man.
are we gonna talk about?
We're gonna talk about some of our favorite sitcoms. Let's talk
Okay.
about some of our favorite sitcoms, man.
From the 80s.
From the 80s, 90s era.
Okay.
You know, and it doesn't.
Like, so could it be any era, or is it just the 80s, 90s?
Let's go 80s, 90s.
Okay, 80s, 90s.
80s,
All right.
90s. So just off the top.
All right. So we can't say nothing about JJ or Fred Sanford or nothing.
Well,
like that. Nah, you said the 80s, 90s. That's what we're gonna do.
No.
You
Okay.
said 80s, 90s.
Okay,
so
80s,
so
90s.
names, no James Evans. No James Evans.
Damn. I hate I said that then. So, but no, okay, 80s, 90s.
Yeah, you said 80s, 90s. So,
80s,
okay.
90s. So off the top, give me your top sitcom of the 80s.
Whoo, that's
Yeah, it's
Of the 80s?
Of the 80s.
I would.
the
Wow,
80s.
that's a tough one. I would have to sit down and think about that. But if like off the top, and I know it's like pretty taboo to say it right now, but I mean I got to give a shout out to the Cosby Show, man.
Man, come on.
It changed. It changed a lot of things, and the way that people see people of color and how they live and act, and you know, it was just a different kind of show, and it introduced the world to a different world.
Yeah.
Which also shed light on HBCUs. So
That's right.
I think those were two very important shows, but I would say the Cosby Show is definitely one of them. Cheers.
Oh,
I'm sorry, I love Cheers.
Man, I can sing the theme song
Yeah,
all
man.
day, every day.
Yeah, man, love Cheers. And matter of fact, didn't they come on like the same night? Wasn't it like the Cosby Show? Then it was something in between.
And
like I think it was a
I
different
think
world
so.
after that.
Yeah.
Then Cheers.
Yeah.
I want to say so.
Probably
like that
so.
whole Thursday night block, man, was like pretty cool. You know, shows like that, I guess. I think if you ask me that question, what was my favorite? I would have to say the Cosby Show. But what about you?
I would definitely say Cosby Show, just because of the family dynamic.
Right.
And you know, the themes that they touched on that show, the serious moments, the funny moments.
Right.
That show was packed with everything a person who grew up in a 2-parent household or even a 1-parent household needed to see at that time.
Right.
Needed to see at that time. And to have two successful people,
parents.
you know, you
Mom's
had a
lawyer,
dad's a doctor.
Yeah.
You know, and then the children are going off to school. And again, the family was not a perfect family.
No.
They had their issues, but the family stuck together.
Yep.
Everything that they went through it together.
And Theo just wanted to be a regular person.
Theo just wanted to be a
He
regular
just wanted
person.
to be. He could get by on bologna and cereal.
That's right. Now that was a very funny episode. That was very funny. That was the one when him and Cliff was sitting in his bedroom.
That's right.
And they was playing with the Monopoly money.
Yep.
Going over what they would do.
$200.
$200.
No problem.
No problem. You know, but
You haven't eaten yet.
that's right. And let me ask you this question, man. So we're talking 80s and 90s.
80s and 90s.
And you already mentioned the Cosby Show.
Yep.
So again, what are some of your favorite sitcoms other than the Cosby Show that still make you laugh today?
Like 80s, 90s.
80s, 90s.
Oh,
80s,
man, that's
90s.
easy, man. Shout out to Martin, man.
Man.
Martin Lawrence, man. The Martin Show, man.
Yeah.
I watched that show. Like, I still watch that show today, man. And I laugh just as hard as like if I never watched it.
Yeah.
You know, it's like my first time watching the show, man.
Yeah.
Especially like certain episodes. And you know, what I love to watch Martin for is like a lot of the times when they would break each other.
Man.
Like I love to watch them break each other. Like you'll see, like, and I think I've heard them say this before, that they would always try to break Martin. And when you see him break,
Man.
it was something truly special, and I couldn't imagine being on those sets, man, trying to contain my laughter, because you could always hear Tommy and Pam laughing in the background of almost every single scene.
Man, when Tashina Arnold told him it's magically delicious and she dropped down, and the way Martin was looking and how he had to turn his head, that was so funny.
Or like Hustle Man when
Man.
when he came in there with the pigeons on a stick and he told Martin that that was his secret sauce.
Yeah.
That he marinated some in pork and bean
It's
juice.
a pork and
Martin
bean
had
juice.
to turn around, man.
Man,
He had to turn around.
That was too funny.
Or the all-time greatest when Martin broke was with Tommy Davidson with Varnell.
Oh, Varnell.
Varnell, the catfish are delicious.
Man.
Yeah. Martin, shout out to Martin, man.
Shout out to Martin.
Shout out
man.
to Martin
Shout
Lawrence,
out to
man.
Martin, man.
And the entire cast.
Man, I'm gonna tell you another episode when one of the actors broke, and when Carl Anthony Payne.
Man, Dragonfly Jones.
Dragonfly Jones. When Dragonfly Jones came over to teach self-defense classes at Gina's apartment, and he was getting tossed to and fro.
Yes.
And he was over there.
Carl Anthony Payne was dying.
Rolling, bro.
Dying,
I kid you not. I mean, rolling.
Yeah.
So you can never go wrong with that.
Now,
a show that was one of my favorite was Perfect Strangers.
I love Perfect Strangers.
Perfect Strangers was one of my favorite shows. Balky.
Yeah.
A character
in
Cousin Larry. Balky, just for him to be so smart and so, I don't want to say dumb, but so naive at the same time. I mean, it was genius the way they put that character together. So Perfect Strangers was one of my favorites.
And something that's not mentioned at all today, the fact that from Perfect Strangers, it birthed Family Matters.
Family Matters.
So Steve Urkel is a product of Perfect Strangers, which a lot of people don't know because the character of Harriet started on Perfect Strangers. Yeah, Mary Jo Payton got a spinoff.
Yeah, she was
with Family Matters. Yeah, she was like she worked the elevator or something.
Elevator operator or something on that.
And so it was a spinoff of Family Matters was a spinoff of Perfect Strangers.
Yeah,
so
man.
There it is.
There it is.
I give you one more.
Give me one more.
I give you one more. It was ahead of its time.
Mm-hmm.
Very much ahead of its time because at the time that it came out, the things that they were doing in this show, were very unheard of.
Okay.
But Married with Children.
Man.
I used to love Married with Children. I had no business watching it whatsoever, but I love Al Bundy. Yes. Al Bundy was my guy. That was my guy. I love Al Bundy, Bud, Kelly.
Christina Applegate, man. She was a beautiful lady,
man,
too. She was pretty too. Christina Applegate was something,
Sorry, Dr. Umar. But that was... that was another crush, man.
He gonna pop up on the screen. Right? What'd you say, brother?
Yeah, Kelly Bundy, man.
Kelly Bundy,
yes,
man.
sir.
Christina Applegate.
Yes,
sir. Two more shows that I really enjoyed from that time. One was Hanging with Mr. Cooper.
Hanging with Mr. Cooper, that was another good.
That was another good show.
One.
And then another show that came with a message every single time. The Parenthood.
Parenthood was a good one. That was a good one.
That was a great show, man.
I'm gonna give you another one too, man. Bouncing off of Parenthood because I think that was during the whole WB time when they were putting out a lot of black shows.
What happened to you, man?
I go with the Wayans brothers. I give them an honorable mention, especially like the seasons 3 on.
We're colored.
My goodness, man.
We're happy and we're singing.
Marlon, man. Marlon would always try to break Sean.
Yes.
And that would be funny to me too.
Yes.
And then shout out to the Steve Harvey Show as well.
Come on, man.
I love the Steve Harvey Show. I thought the chemistry.
Jenkins.
That's right, man. That's right. But I think the chemistry between Steve and Sid was great on the show, and then just the cast.
Yeah.
Like Terry Vaughn.
Yes.
Just the entire cast, man.
Yeah,
great.
Man.
Shout out to Steve Harvey, the Wayans brothers, and all of those sitcoms.
So yeah, man, that's our 80s and 90s sitcoms of the day. It was good.
Man,
going down memory lane.
It's always good to go back down memory lane and relive or think about some great childhood memories and shows that we used to watch growing up.
I enjoyed that time
whatever.
sitting in front of the TV.